5 Facts about OPEC, Global Oil Power. Since 1960, the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, or OPEC, has shaped oil markets, economies, and geopolitics, from embargoes to oil booms. OPEC emerged in response to Western oil companies dominating pricing structures and profit shares. Countries like Iran, Iraq, and Venezuela saw national resources benefiting foreign powers more than local populations. Forming a cartel, OPEC members aim to reclaim sovereignty over natural wealth. OPEC's collective action empowered oil-rich nations, shifting pricing power away from corporations to states. The 1973 oil embargo, for instance, revealed OPEC's geopolitical muscle, leading to oil shocks and inflation worldwide. As of 2025, OPEC nations hold around 80% of the world's known crude oil reserves, with major producers like Saudi Arabia, Iran, and Iraq collectively producing roughly 30 million barrels per day, about 40% of global output. OPEC+, which includes Russia, further extends its influence. This dominance means OPEC's production quotas directly affect prices, impacting everything from gas stations in the US to inflation in Asia. When countries like Iran or Venezuela face international sanctions, oil revenues plummet as sanctions restrict exports, freeze assets, and cut off banking channels. This distorts quotas, causes internal friction, and weakens collective bargaining. Reduced production in sanctioned states can push prices higher, sometimes benefiting compliant members. The long-term consequence is instability within the cartel, and a push among buyers to diversify suppliers or shift to alternative energy. OPEC's decisions are rarely apolitical. Saudi Arabia, a leading member, balances energy policy with diplomatic strategy, often aligning or clashing with other powers like Iran or Russia. National interests shape how much oil each member is willing to produce. Conflicts, wars, or regional alliances, such as with the US or China, all influence votes at OPEC meetings. Moreover, OPEC's policies have occasionally led to accusations of market manipulation and antitrust violations, particularly from consumer nations. The global energy transition to renewables challenges oil's centrality. OPEC has acknowledged this trend, with many members investing in diversification, like Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030. However, with oil still powering over 90% of global transportation, OPEC remains powerful. The coming decades will test its adaptability and whether it can remain relevant in a post-fossil world. Understanding its structure, challenges, and evolving strategy helps us grasp not just oil economics, but the balance of global power. As climate change, sanctions, and innovation reshape the energy map, the question is not just how long oil will last, but how long OPEC will lead. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.